Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today, another episode of Re-Get or Regret. So today we're going to jump right into it.
It's almost like a new weekly.
Well, it is so hot this summer. The stuff is just evaporating. It has been very hot around here. So we got to regret for those that are new. We go through a handful of bottles that have recently been emptied. And we say whether we liked it, we didn't like it, whether we would buy it again or not. Or you'll know what he thought of it by the end of it. So we're going to jump right into one that I regret the fact that it doesn't sell here in Massachusetts. But this is J.W. Dant. I don't even have a price tag on this one. We've had it so long. But this right around, I believe, actually Steve picked this one up. This was for $12.99 when he bought this one. It's a 750 milliliter. $15. It's 100 proof. And you can't beat these with a stick. I so wish all of these would come up.
How far north? Do we even know how far north?
I do not. He got this when he was in Oklahoma the last time he grabbed it. But just a great bottle for the price.
It is a great bottle for the price. We only have like really two up here that
Evan Williams and the Fighting Cock are the only ones that are like sub 20 that really hold.
That's
up.
what I mean. We only have two in our area that are kind of worthy, and they have like 9.
100 of them. Yeah, JTS Brown, JW Darren, every one of them are.
So if you do see it and it's on a bottom shelf and you're traveling and you're not from down there, grab it.
100% a buy. One that's not 100% a buy. We're going to jump right into this one. So this one is the Old Port Straight Bourbon Whiskey from Liquid Riot. We got it for $39.99. It comes in at a 90 proof. Now, first of all, I can't stand this bottle design. To try to open that, you break your fingers every time. You don't want to crack the glass with it. That part annoyed me. But this really brought the bread, and it wasn't even like a caramel coated bread.
I think it's like the most unique
bourbon
top going.
And I thought it would be great because you could reseal and stuff like that. But I kept going.
Get it off.
Like to flip it up, it's just
and it won't come off, right? It's
no,
all
it
out
stays.
of the bottle.
No. Yeah. So then you have to hold it like this when you pour.
So I mean that would be a unique infinity bottle type deal,
I guess. But for $39.99, I'll buy something. Like it just to me, it really brought the fresh baked bread.
You're gonna really have to like the bread.
Yeah, and I do. But that one, I fought with the bottle, and I'm like, okay, I got to kill this because I'm sick of opening it.
It's for the price. If you're out touring and seeing them, I would try it.
I would get 2 Evan Williams bottled in bond, and I would be happy. You know what I mean, for the price.
You won't get this fancy top.
You certainly won't, and then you won't fight with it. You get a nice screw cap that comes right off when you're not worried about it. So, all right, we'll get into one that I actually did like. This happened to be the Clyde Made Single Barrel Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is a 5-year. It comes in at 102 proof. We got this for $54.99. And this is one of the few that I can say that Mike drank most of this bottle over me. Like, this was like his go-to.
I don't mind much of their stuff.
No. We've had a couple now.
And the yellow one, I didn't mind that one. And then
that one almost brought a little Texas in there, too. That one had a little... This was like straight...
102, it was nice. I didn't mind this one.
No.
So, if you see it, you don't see it often, though. It's
not
hanging around everywhere.
No.
So even where we're at, you don't see it. When you see it, you're gonna have to grab it because it does go fast. But I would.
It's not super cheap. It's not super proofy, but it was tasty. That was the one key thing about it.
102. It's not like it's friggin' 80. I don't know. I didn't mind it. I would recommend it. I
agree. So another one that kind of surprised me. This one happens to be Heaven Doors Straight Bourbon Whiskey. We got this for $49.99. This one comes in at 92 proof. And this one you had to be ready for, though, because it really tasted like it was finished in like a wine barrel to me. But there was nothing bad about it. For a celebrity whiskey, I thought it was solid.
I enjoy this, and I'd spend the extra $10 versus Travelers.
Right.
I think this is
1,000%.
I think this is bottle design. Everything is 10 folds over. I would definitely give this a try. And a lot of stores do a store pick, and then that would probably be even better because then you can get it up there and proof. I would recommend.
I don't know any of the stores around us that do Heaven Doors store picks.
I have seen them.
Really?
Yes.
All right, because I thought there was only one that came to town. I saw it on Facebook.
and if
that's interesting.
Coming to a theater near
no, because I remember Danny sent this one, and I thought it was a Heaven Doors, and you were like, I've never seen him around.
It's up north.
Okay. Oh, up in Maine? Well, that's what I'm saying. Not mass. I never
No,
see
no,
them
no,
there
no.
in mass. Okay.
It's where I travel. Okay.
All right. No, I get you. So, all right. So this one right here was another solid whiskey for me. This is Smoke Wagon Straight Bourbon Whiskey. We got it for $29.99. This one comes in at 92.5 proof. The fun thing they would do with this happens to be the Halloween edition. It actually supposed to glow in the dark when you put it up there. They changed this. They have a Christmas one and a 4th of July one and stuff like that. But for the price, I mean, it's just solid. Smoke Wagon finally comes to Massachusetts, I believe. I
think it does now.
Yeah. I mean, for the longest time, we got this out of New York at the time when Steve was traveling. But again, for the money, it was good. If you're like someone who wants a lower proof.
Yeah, but it's so even with that, Travelers is basically the same money, and this.
We're not talking about Travelers anymore. We're done with that. Travelers is horrible.
No, well, I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, no,
everyone's seeking that one out.
Nobody is. Leave a comment down below if anybody wants Travelers. Everybody might have bought it once, and then it just and then they were like, nope, this is not Buffalo Trace. It is not good.
I agree.
Yeah. Speaking of one that's better than Travelers, since we're on that kick, so this one happens to be Cooper's Mark. This is around all over the place. So this happens to be 91 proof. We got it for $24.99. And that's the difference. Again, this isn't going to be your favorite whiskey, but you know what? It just was good. For the price, you can't beat it.
Again, it's in, would I get Wild Turkey 101 for the same price? Yes. But
100%.
It's, if you're in the mild market, it wasn't bad.
No, and that's the thing. For a lower proof whiskey, it was decent.
And it wasn't, you didn't break the wall.
Right.
So it's worth a try.
But it tasted like you were drinking a bourbon too. It didn't taste like you were drinking water. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
That's the key.
Agreed.
It actually had a decent taste.
It's worth buying.
So we'll go to this one for controversial taste on this one. This one's just controversial because of me. So this is the Bernheim Original Kentucky Straight Wheat Whiskey. It is aged 7 years. This comes in at another 90 proofer. We got it for $32.99. Was this good? Yes. Do you have to like black licorice to like it? Yes, that's the key. Like I don't like black licorice. It comes off with a black licorice flavor. It has a lot of flavor.
If you don't get that flavor, then I never got the flavor like you said out of this. So for me, I think it's well worth the money, and it's I don't mind it, and I keep searching for the
I've never seen another of the series. I've never seen. I've seen that one. I swear they dropped one case off by accident and they're never bringing it back.
I don't really mind this one. Not that I'm a huge favor of black licorice, but I don't get it when I drink it. So for me,
we get a lot of new people that watch these. So if you do get it, just curiosity, leave a comment down below if you get the black licorice. You may like it, which is fine. I'm just not a black licorice person, and when I get it, it's just
you get the maca or you get the licorice.
It's just once you get that, I can't untaste it. You know what I mean? I get it on the nose, get everything. So one that was super tasty, and I think it was well worth the money. This happens to be Driftless Glen Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This comes out of Wisconsin. This happens to be batch 41 because I'm looking for the proof. It comes in at 96 proof. We got it for $29.99. Honestly, I don't think there's anything that's come out of this distillery that we haven't actually really liked.
And they price everything fantastic. Their bottle is another. This is another cool looking bottle that you could make a great infinity bottle. It's heavy. There's really nothing. And if you look up their pot still, it's freaking like 50 feet high. It's a neat little every little thing that they have. So one day I'd like to go check out the whole thing, but. And their little thumbprints and whatever. It's just
the windmill on the back that's stenciled in. Everything about it.
Plus for
I agree.
It's if you get that way and you can get a deal or something, A+.
Yeah, we haven't have the batch ones too, which was cool because we could do batch 1 versus 41 and stuff like that. So then you see the difference in tastes and flavors.
Who would think you could get one, especially for us?
Right, exactly. But we were lucky enough to do it. I think he got it out of Connecticut. I think it was one of them stores that someone was hiding.
No one heard.
And then someone else bought the store and they pumped it out. You know what I mean? That's what I figured happened. So, all right, this one right here is New Riff Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This happens to be their bottled and bond without chill filtration. So it's 100 proof. We got it for $39.98. And again, this is just a fantastic bottle. We haven't had a New Riff we haven't loved either.
I agree. I'm seriously stuttering like a school kid.
What's up, bud?
The whole design and everything that's in it is always, and it's never it's never overpriced.
No, and
It stands out. I mean,
Yeah.
and usually they'll have like 4 or 5. If it comes to your area, once it gets to your area, they'll probably have 4 or 5 different bottles, and they change their color a little bit. So instead of brown, it'll be this, it'll be that, or whatever. So
they
you
look
can
cool
actually,
on the
you
shelf.
can actually, unlike Penelope,
Yeah.
you're gonna need super glasses to see the goddamn thing. So this. I kind of like everything they've
And
had.
we're 4 or 5 deep, and every one of them as good as the other one. And they have a variety of flavors with their single malt and they have single barrels, and
they compete. You know, in the blinds they've competed.
They've been winning.
I know.
They've been winning. So last but not least, this is just, I had once had said in the beginning, but this is just I bought many of these and I'll keep buying them. This happens to be Wild Turkey Rare Breed, the barrel proof. This comes in at 116.8 proof. We happen to get this one for $46. It's got the old label and stuff like that. You're probably not going to find it for $46 anymore. But these are just good. And we've put these up against some big dollar, big name bottles that it just sneakily comes up. And it's like either it loses or wins. But when it loses, it barely loses. You know what I mean?
It usually holds its own. And it's back to, Wild Turkey kind of is in my wheelhouse as well. So it's... I don't think I had this at those.
No, but
I definitely would recommend, because it's not crazy money.
I did buy another one. I already know that is a definite re-get, because you know what? It goes up against, because every once in a while we end up, we got to buy a heavy, a bigger money bottle. In fact, that might go up against that one, because I think it's right around the same proof. You know what I mean? So, it's good to put them up against staples. You can find that on every shelf just about in America.
Pretty close.
Yeah, and that's just it.
Pretty
so,
close.
and they're just solid. It is.
It is solid, and it's
at a
never
great price.
Correct.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. That's Regret or Regret. Again, love to hear from all you guys. You can leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.